Welcome to another impromptu bowling session. It is the beginning of the month. We're here at Brian's Bowlaway in downtown Gardner, Massachusetts. Once again, we are bowling on lane 3, the easier side of the tough house known as Brian's Bowlaway. So, let's see. What order do we have? Oh, different this time. This time, my father starts. Let's see how things go. And to the right.
Just like last time.
Oh, that's a decent one. Well, hey, you got 6. You don't realize what's funny is you probably can't hear it, but Brian's doing play-by-play. Start with an 8-box. Oh no!
Right up the middle. I finally get it.
No!
Right.
No! No! How do you get penalized like that? You hit your object pin and you get penalized. And the Steve Brunch, oh my. This is why we don't try to be fancy and curve the ball. Stink frame of 4.
I gotta try the thumb up thing. Next round. Next round I'll do this new. Yeah. We're both burning up the track. I hit my leg, huh?
Last ball I hit my leg.
If this works.
Yeah, during the week I did something that my right knee didn't like and it hurts like hell. Although in bowling it's not hurting me. The one that's good is bothering me a little bit, which is normal. It's one I blew in the 90s. Uh-oh, reset. Brian was trying to teach him how to do it the right way.
When you let go of the ball.
And that was him trying to do it the right way, supposedly. I mean, everybody's got their own way of holding the ball. And, oh, that wasn't too bad. Well, 7's all right. And 10? Yep. First clean plate. We know who would not get the first clean plate. As I've said on video when I was playing with Chris last time I was playing against someone, the only way I can win is if they suck. I'd like to beat them when they do good. 2 balls too late. Still a 9.
I'll take 9.
Thing is, I don't know what I do. I do a certain thing, it'll work. Then it won't work the next time. And half Worcester left side. As my old high school friend Dave Madela would say, it's pretty when it goes. It did not go. But at least it's set up for a possible 9 with that piece of wood. Looking good for a 9. Too far to the left. But still an 8. Yeah, that was that were ball 2. Another if it were only a ball 2 moment, but still a 10. Tens are good. I just never understood this place. I mean, it does have a reputation for being hard, but it also gifts you. And another 8. Minor lobs we let live. That was minor. And the bowling god's middle finger is left for 9. And here's the halftime report. So Farm Father had a rough start, but then the 10 and the 8s for 36. I'm doing all right. The 5 kind of hurt. 41. I think there must have been some recent maintenance done. Wow, 7. For a guy that hates 10-pin, he sure likes to throw the ball like it is. I felt that one fall. I went for broken, it almost paid off perfectly. I got the 9. The smart thing to do was to go for the 2 pins that were on the left. But I decided to go for broke, as I could afford a 6. Alright, we got the left side. So he's got 7 to go. And a half-Worcester ball that took out a lot more. Yeah, Brian must have done some recent maintenance on the pin plate. They're falling a bit easier. I still suck, though. Ow! Ow! That was painful. At least it's 7. And a 6.
If somebody spares, they win this game.
Still can hit good. For the points, stay on. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Just almost worked. And it doesn't matter. It's a 9. And that one didn't matter. I don't think I could have hit that even if I were right where I was supposed to. That piece of wood was not in a good spot. And we got to talk a little bit because of music that's in a sport show. That's looking pretty good. Oh. And the first strike? No! He left a new Palace mid-right. Well, we know if someone's going to get the first strike, it probably wouldn't be me. And a spare. There. First mark of the game, and, well, no surprise it wasn't me that gets it. With the pin wobbling like that, if it didn't go, I would have been shocked. Yeah, it just needs 6 to hit good territory. And it's time for his bonus ball. Not too bad. Oh, El Stinko hits him with a 2. Oh, so close. Not bad from a half Worcester. And nothing. That's an 8 with a 2 fill.
2 and 8.
Yep. Now to wrap up my game. I just need 6, but we know how that can go. Now I need 1. And a good game at least. And of course, my father and I, we do the alternating thing. And this time he's going A, B, A, B. A, B, A, B. So, he got the spare, but unfortunately El Stinko visited my father and gave him 2. But he got a decent 8 to round it out with a 78. 3 9s in a row for an 83, so I made a good game at least. Game 2, and like I said, alternating, I go first.
Because I hit inside there on that 2. Just chopped you out.
Same as the first, 8. And my father's starting to ask the Steve Brunchuk questions. How did that go around? Although sometimes they're pretty legit questions. Like, how could that really happen? Could it have a spare? No, he doesn't. 1, 3, and 9. And 7. Since this is a shorter stint than usual, I have it in 1080p because I can afford the space. I gotta keep an eye on the clock a little more than I normally do. Left the bucket right for the 6. He's got the 4 horsemen on the right. 1, 3, 6, 10. Looking good. And the spare. The 4 horsemen were no challenge. get the hard one out of the way. Decent evidence. And the bowling god's middle finger for 9.
Come on, get more than 1.
All right, time for better than 2 on the bonus ball. Not looking too bad. He's got 5. That's a okay fill. Oh. Come on, get at least something. Oh no. Curse of the fill. The fill is all he's getting. And the back row is gone. Oh, not all. And a 7. And my father decided to take a trip halfway to Worcester. Yeah, that one's getting old. Now it's a spread eagle with a broken wing. And he's getting more. No, he isn't. Damn.
Looks like I want to keep this game close.
5. Another hop arounder for kind of a lucky break. And the 8. And once it's all added, it's time for the halftime report. It's a close one. Again, with me, it's just, outside of the 6, it's really not really horrible, but I'm still under par pretty much. But it's a neck and neck 39-40. And that being said, being a 1080p video, the start and stops have to happen sooner, and here comes one of them. And we're back. Game 2, second half. Police car going by. 8. Ace is an 8 scenario. I honestly don't understand what it means, but that's what he calls it. 6. Yet again, another last minute save. Another 8. Looks like I'm not going to hit good game this time. Even though most of the throws really weren't terribly bad.
You never know.
Oh, good ball, just didn't work. He did not go for the wood pile, which he should have. And that is not the way to do it.
It didn't even come down hitting the gunner.
And an 8. Should have went for the middle of the wood pile. After one of this. There we go. I had to half Worcester it at some point. Good enough. There, that might put me in the good territory.
That's pressure on me, that's all. I got a spare.
I'm actually in it, just need to keep it up.
Don't hit the head thing, you ain't gonna stay.
At least he got the marks. I haven't got a single one. No, that was not bad. Too bad the left side was already gone. And the kingpin is left for the 9. It might be a little hard to tell the kingpin from the headpin in video. Although at 1080p, it's a little easier to see. With YouTube compression, who knows? The one that's in the middle but a little darker because it's further away from the light, that's the 5, or kingpin. And there goes it. I'm going to need a halfway decent out to hit good. Thing is, like I said, most of the frames are actually not bad. Just nothing added up. And that's all he's got. Just need one more. Dreaded lily. There, at least I made good territory. It is spectacular, but 2 good games in a row.
I need a spear. No spear,
I was about to stop and do the full-time report, but I forgot my father's. That is one last turn.
tried to throw it out. That didn't work.
Discovers that this is not no contact. If it was, that would have been great. No, too thin. And he's wondering which balls are the house ones. 7. And it's 7. Once he adds it up, you can't add it up, although I'm sure some of you are actually, because you're in no hurry to correct scores when they're wrong. But my father's pretty good at the math. Anyway, yeah, you got the stinker of a 4th box there at 9. And I didn't have anything really all that spectacular, but I wound up squeaking out the 81. Game 3 of 4. He's the only one that is marked, and I have not. And that looks good. It was a little too thin, but kind of a doable thing. It looks worse than what it really is. That looks pretty good. Oh. Nope, just didn't happen. Almost, but 9 start. Oh, starts with 9. If 6 is my worst start, I'm not all that upset. Still, it's not the greatest. I know I'm going to jinx it, but still no stink frames yet. Now I'm guaranteed at least 2 or 3. Nice ball, just did not work. And accidentally hit the camera. Going for the spare, and nope, too far to the right. And a 10. palace left. Nine. A little bit of backdoor action there. I'll be honest, I was not looking in that direction, so it looked like a backdoor action type deal. And no.
My hand twisted. Is that where they go? The second shot.
You got the old spaghetti wrist, as Dave calls it. If anyone knows about spaghetti wrist, it's yours truly. Bowling God flipping me off again for now. That's looking, that went too far over. He's got the 4 horsemen right and the 9 pin. It is a familiar looking situation, but a different result. 10. Same situation, but different outcome. Another 9. So far, only the 4. Looks like he's getting more than that. 5.
Here we go. Here's my 5.
Halfway there.
Gotta get my 5.
And it's time for the halftime report. Again, the 6 is the worst thing I did, but yet I'm only out of 40. Father got the lousy $5. Still ahead at 42. That's not a good start. That's kind of better. And go for the hard one. And you got a 6. Except for how fast the ball might go. And 6. There goes the good game. It's a 6. Actually, now that I do the math, it's still possible, but it's tight. Ouch. It's doable. It's very hard, but it's doable. Oh, just a hair too far left. Got the 10. Inverted triangles are very hard to get. New Palace left yet again. I get a mark. That could help. That could help make it a good or possibly a great game, which I'm not putting money on, but a strong, good game, definitely.
Trying to throw the ball at.
As Dave says, throw it comfortably, not if you. Much better. Too bad that just fell the wrong way. As he and, well, other people say, if you throw the ball hard and you have no control over it, what good is it? And a 7.
Yeah, I had to believe our shoe had the 3 on the other side. Yeah, I know what that's.
We know what time it is. It's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Not bad. It's a 7. And yeah, I'll keep it going. After this frame, I'll do the stop start thing. Seven fill and a 9, leaving the bowling god flipping me off. right, now things are a lot better. Great as possible. Now, all this stuff is actually based on a childhood score and trying to beat it, but it just happens to align. It just happens to align with the ICBA's records of what's considered average based on leagues on frequent casual bowlers, and that's a 90. And of course, a 10-point spread is typically where you wind up. So anywhere from 80 to 100 is average, but if I hit hundreds, I'm ecstatic. I'm at 80, and, well, I could hit 80 on this one. Let's see. If he rotates the table 135 degrees, I can get him strikes like that. And a 6. For the last frame, I just need a stink frame of 2. We don't want any stink frames. We've been doing so good. Sort of. Ooh, nice fall.
The only way if I hit it.
Oh, nice. Alright. And he gets his bonus ball once we stop and start. Now we're back. Father's going to finish up his final frame with his bonus ball. And it's not bad. 7. And some wobblies that don't want to go down. Well, we knew a stink frame had to happen with a Mason's shot. I don't think I'll ever come through with another series where there isn't a stink frame. At least we made the good territory, and my father did pretty well. The 3 frame hurt, but came back with the spare and a 7, 85-81. Final game, let's see if I can keep it in the 80s. Nine's not a bad start. And 4 horsemen and the 9 pin. Wobbly 9 pin, still standing. At least it's a 7. And that's what he's getting. Kingpin stands for 9. There's some music in the background, but it's so faint. It's so faint that even I can't recognize it. I'm not worried about it. I should get him something. 6. Gutter ball took that one out, no good. Still an 8.
Really hooked into the left now.
First timers.
You wrote the right thing.
Needless to say, I was actually aiming for the wood planks, but at least I got the other pin.
Really going downhill.
Wow. I said the only way I can win against him is if I suck. Shit, if he sucks. If he plays a good game, I can't win. Welcome to Masons. Can you believe that Mason shot that happened? Well, then again, you saw that I was the one throwing the ball, so it's not that hard to believe. And 7. And once he adds it up, it's time for the halftime report. I caught a math error, so very rare for my father to screw up the math. All right, at the 8. He wrote down I had a 27. He counted that gutter ball, even though he wrote down the right number. Easy to understand. I do it sometimes. We definitely know that. 42-30. Another good game possible. Just going for a personal score. I'm not really trying to. He got the most marks. I only got 1. And it curved. That's even worse. All right, at least you got 8.
I went for the 8. I did it right there. Another stink frame, but bad enough. It's a 5. Still can hit good. That's not good. Oh, that's shit. Half Worcester on the left. As Bob Gamir would say on Candlepin for Cash. 2 down, 8 to go.
no.
Right up the two.
Last season of King of the Palace, somebody actually did this. Even the pros do it. If you've seen the last season of King of the Palace, one of the pros actually did exactly that. Middle finger for 9. As he was saying, a spare to make it one of my better games. Who knows? My high at this house is a 94. Last time I was here, I got it. In fact, it was a 92 last time I was here. And then I got a 93. And then 2 games later, I got the 94. High is a 136, not here. At the putts. High triple 305, once again at the putts. Uh-oh. I think he's letting this get to his head now.
What, you all the same spot anyway. How much?
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
To be a good game. So this might be the first mediocre.
I need 2 spares in a row.
Which cannot happen. Striking 2 bonus balls. Yes. Doing it a spare and strike. You ain't getting any of that. And 7. Alright, I need 8 to have a full rack of good games. So you know what that means? I'll get a 7. They were all good this time. You know what that means? It's time for El Stinko the bonus ball. What will it be? The last one didn't stink. It was okay. Not the greatest, but it was alright.
Starting to get 60.
And it's the strongest game I had. Which for this place, which I can't seem to understand, is not too bad. something. And nope, 7.
I don't know if I want to put that one.
Everybody's got a stinker once in a while. My father sure had one of those today. All right, Phil with the 558.87. Again, proving the only way I can win is when everybody else sucks. 78.83, I win. 81.74, I win. Father wins that one, 85.81. I would have been proud of that one if I won it. Although I'm still proud because I hit 80s. And again, 87 being my highs in 94 here. That's why I'm not upset with 87 at all. And a 58. And my father's helping a bunch of kids. That's why there's a little pause in some action. They don't know how to score bowling manually. So we've been trying to help them here and there. Anyway, that's this impromptu video from Brian's Bowlaway, downtown Gardner, Massachusetts. This is George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.